Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to the video. So in today's video I'm gonna show you how I made this clip. So without any further ado, let's get jump to Capcut. But before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification, and please watch this video to the end so you don't miss any detail. And if you want the project files and also the asset that I used to make this clip, you can download it on my Patreon, link in the description. Now let's start the tutorial. So first let's open the asset folder here, and then I'm gonna drag this picture to the timeline. Now change the ratio to 16:9, and then drag this film roll overlay and position the layer above the picture, and then go to adjustment and set the saturation to the lowest. Now change the blend mode to screen. After that I'm gonna customize the size of the picture and make sure that the uniform scale here is disabled, so you can change the width and the height to whatever you want. And after that I'm gonna enable back the uniform scale. Now let's add the text layer to the timeline, but first I think I need to lower the opacity of the picture. Now let's drag the text layer, and then I'm gonna position the layer to the bottom of the timeline. And one tips here, if you want to paste a long text, you have to drag the side of the text layer a little bit to the center. Now compound each of the text layers. And now let's animate them using keyframes. So here I'm gonna make a parallax effect for all of these layers. So basically you just need to add 2 keyframes for the first and the end frame. And for the end keyframe you need to upscale it a little bit. And you just have to apply this step to all of the layers. And you can vary the scale of each one of them. Now add the blur effect to the timeline and position the layer above the text layers. Now add the keyframe at the first frame, and then I'm gonna decrease it to 7%. Now go to the middle of the duration and then set the blur to 0, and then go to the end and set the blur to 7 again. Now I'm gonna add another effect. This effect called noise 2. Let's drag it to the timeline and then position the layer to the top. And then I'm gonna add this overlay. And change the blend mode to screen. And I also gonna add a movement just like we did before to all the layer. So it's gonna look like this. And now I'm gonna make the second clips, also using the same steps, but maybe some of the component here that I'm gonna just duplicate it from the first clip, like all the effects and also the overlay. After that, I'm gonna select all the layers from the second clips and then compound them, and also for the first clip. Now I'll add an adjustment layer to the timeline, and then I'm gonna make the video a little bit brighter by adjusting the exposure. And now let's add a transition between these two clips. I'm gonna use a transition called Alt Film 2. And that's the video for today. Leave a like if this video helped you. Thank you guys for watching, and also thanks to my patron for supporting this channel. And here is the final result.